Henry McClure Live. You guys were watching a lot of my posts tonight. And now with the budgets coming up, like Cook, Commander Cook over there, he needs to find, $2 million? And what, we're $15 million short over at the city? Plus, you guys got to consider the shortfall of all the road projects that were on the sales tax. Both the city and the county have got shortfalls right now. But look, as you're going through all this, I'm in the commercial real estate business. That's my choice, my fault. But when government is ruining my business, I get to stand up for it. And when Cody Foster, a very successful guy in a whole nother field, is mucking up my business, I'm going to call him out on it. But $9.5 million going into this building from sales tax money. Now this is what really, today there was an industrial revenue bond approved for this project. So we've got almost $3 million in a lease that Go Topeka is entering in. So the last thing we need to be doing is putting Go Topeka in a lease, giving this guy $3 million. That's the last thing. So what they'll do is they'll keep giving these grants to these bio ideas. They'll just come out of the woodworks. You watch. There's a $7 million construction allowance going into this. Now put your thinking caps on here real quick. And how are we going to decide, how are we going to figure out if the rent money actually goes to pay the industrial revenue bonds? Who's going to do the math? Who's going to know? I mean, we don't even know who voted on. I can't even get the actual vote tally of who voted on that and Go Topeka. Hey, you guys. If I don't get elected a mayor, nothing's going to change. This stuff's going to keep going on. You put the guy in office, let me regret it later. You shouldn't have wished for that. But at least I'll get to the bottom of it. The Citizens Commission. We've got to do that today. But we got to stop funding the NGOs. $9.5 million. Think about it just going into the streets. You guys are going to have some big regrets in this community. I got so much more I could talk about. But you know something? I'm going to call it a night. If nobody's told you they love you, know that I love you. Yes, I'm looking out for my own interests, and when I'm doing that, I'm looking out for the taxpayers. This is far worse than the hotel, and look how bad the hotel is. Or we could talk about Lawrence Bay. Or we could talk about the Wolf's building. That was $1 million. Or we could talk about the salaries at Go Topeka. They've got all these neat little conference rooms and things. You're going to have to rent them. A lot for y'all to think about tonight. Hello, doctor.